Hi guys, by the way, kabla tuendelee, I just need to make a disclaimer. Mi hubadilisha nguo by the way. Because in my previous video, I was wearing the same. And in my, I think, other video, I was wearing the same. Oh my gosh. Mi hubadilisha nguo. Sawa? Okay. My name is Amandamoraa and today we're going to talk about a serious issue. Murder of a Champ. I want to read this story for you. I've not read it before, but I'm sure people want answers because I know I do. Nilishtuka jana when I heard it in the news that Agnes Tirop was literally murdered. I was like, what? It broke my heart. Yani, I was like, she's 25. Like she's 25. She was 25 and had her whole life ahead of her. And I keep saying she was a star. God. Ooh. So I'm reading from the Daily Nation and what they have for us about this story. Hiya, we start. Young life cut short. She had everything to live for at the tender age of 25 and with a blossoming athletics career ahead of her, but a cruel killer ended Agnes Jebet Tirop's dreams. The country and the global athletics fraternity was in a shock following news that the body of the long-distance runner had been found in the bedroom of her house in Iten, Elgeyo-Marakwet County. Tirop represented Kenya at the Tokyo Olympic Games only 2 months ago. And the story continues in page 7. Let's see. Here it is. Olympic star Agnes Tirop's dreams cut short by killer. Now here's the story, the full one. Star athlete Agnes Tirop had everything to live for at the tender age of 25. And with a blossoming career ahead, that was until a serial killer stabbed Agnes to death in circumstances that police are investigating. The body of the long-distance runner who just 2 months ago represented Kenya at the Tokyo Olympics was found in the bedroom of her house in Iten, Elgeyo-Marakwet County yesterday. Her husband and coach, Emmanuel Rotich, is at large. Police say he is the prime suspect. On Tuesday night, Agnes's father reported her missing at Iten police station. Police immediately commenced investigations to trace her whereabouts, Keyo North Police boss Tom McCory said. Between 8 and 9 a.m. the following day, the two families were startled when the athlete's husband called his parents saying he had committed a heinous crime and sought God's forgiveness. Okay. Friends, neighbors, and family say Agnes and Rotich frequently fought. The two sought arbitration from family members on several occasions. The house in which they lived was locked when family members, friends, and police officers rushed there following the call from Mr. Rotich. After breaking into the house, police officers found the body on the floor of the bedroom. It had a stab wound in the neck, Mr. McCory said. We have taken an assortment of objects from the house to establish if any was the murder weapon. The house was orderly, an indication that there was no struggle. We are reviewing the CCTV footage in the house to help us unravel the killing. The police post added that Mr. Rotich is the prime suspect since he has been missing and also due to the confession in quotes he reportedly made. We call on the public to seek advice whenever they feel disturbed instead of resorting to violence, he said. Hundreds of athletes and 10 residents thronged the house into which Agnes and Rotich moved about a year and a half ago, as the news of the killing spread fast in the rural town. At one point, police officers used tear gas to stop a crowd from gaining entry to the home. And yeah, she is a celebrity. and she is the star of our country. So many people are going to flock at her house. A relative of Rotich was badly beaten by locals. What? As several vehicles were pelleted with stones. Ayawai. Those who know the couple say the union was rocky. Agnes reportedly sought refuge at her training camp. Multiple sources said they rarely received visitors. The iron sheet fenced compound has several security cameras. Family members wept or talked in low tones. They refused to address journalists. No one really knew when they were home. We only heard the opening and closing of the gate. If you want to see Rotich, we only met him at the gate. A neighbor who sought anonymity said. Athletes interviewed said Agnes returned to the house on Monday, having left weeks earlier after a disagreement. She had not been home since returning from Japan. Agnes said she was being physically abused and fled to the training camp, a runner who did not wish to be named said. She went back home on Monday following arbitration by family and friends. We never saw Agnes again. Gosh, wah. Another athlete said Mr. Rotich controlled almost every aspect of Agnes's life. What? He even gave instructions to trainers on which parts of her body should be massaged. Hey, this is possessiveness. The athlete who claimed to be close to the couple said. Mr. Boniface Kimutai, another athlete, said the couple was at a church service on Sunday. Agnes and her husband have really supported budding athletes. We are shocked and saddened by the sudden turns of events, he said. Miss Susie Jebet, hope I'm saying her name right, or Sassy. Miss Sassy Jebet, a friend of the couple, said Agnes was jolly and always encouraged them to train hard. Wow. I appeal to families to speak out and share their problems to avoid such tragedies, she said. President Kenyatta, where is my light? Okay. President Kenyatta was among the many Kenyans who eulogized Agnes. He praised the part the athlete in this year's delayed 2020 Tokyo Olympics played. Agnes represented the country in the 5,000-meter race, finishing fourth in the finals. The president mourned Agnes as a hero and champion, saying her death is a big blow to the country's sporting ambitions and profile. It's unsettling, utterly unfortunate, and very sad that we have lost a young and promising athlete who, at the age of 25, had brought our country much glory through her exploits on the global stage, including this year's 2020 Tokyo Olympics, where she was part of the Kenyan team. Man, he said. It's even more painful that Agnes, a hero by all means, painfully lost her young life through a criminal act perpetrated by selfish and cowardly people, the head of state said, and directed police to hasten the search and apprehension of the killers. I urge our law enforcement agencies to track down the criminals responsible for the killing so they face the full force of the law, he said. President Kenyatta, who is on an official visit to the United States, prayed for God's grace and calm for the family, friends, relatives, and supporters of Agnes as they came to terms with the shocking death. Elgeyo Marakwet Deputy Governor Wellesley Rotich demanded swift investigation into the death and justice for the athlete's family. I urge the Iten community to provide any information that can help police speeding up investigations into this death. Ms. Tirop's achievements and her legacy, Ms. Tirop's achievements and her legacy will last a lifetime. Mr. Torich. Wow, what is happening? Ms. Tirop's achievements and her legacy will last a lifetime, Mr. Rotich said. Gosh, this is so sad. And I think her story also continues to, I think, the second last page. Here she is. Look. Imagine. And she was training. Talented Tirop was training to reclaim her world 10K record. Can you imagine? God. And the story continues in page 46, but that is basically it. You know, gosh. And imagine, even Tirop is not the only one, the only athlete, professional athlete who has died. Because here I'm seeing the deaths of top runners Agnes Jebet Tirop, and Hosea Mwok Machari Nyang in a span of days have left Kenya and the entire world athletics family in shock. You can imagine such promising careers, oh God, this is so sad. But you know what, guys, let's keep their families in prayers. Let's police, please, we need investigations, we need answers, because this is really bad. It was so heartbreaking. I don't know, let me see if I can show you guys. Yeah, and you know what, let's keep her in our hearts, because man, we really have lost a champion. Rest in peace, Jebet, and also rest in peace, Hosea Mwok. Otherwise, where is my light, guy? The work of a YouTuber. Let's keep their families in prayers. Their relatives, their friends, and you know what? Let's keep them in our hearts. And may they both rest in peace. Otherwise, that's all for me. Hopefully, I keep you updated if anything comes up. Yeah. Bye-bye.